Welcome to the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show. This show is based around helping you live the most fit and healthy lifestyle possible right here in Sioux Falls in the surrounding community. And in this episode, we are going to dive in and set the foundation for all the things that you can learn when you tune in to the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show on a weekly basis. Let's dive in to today's episode. Welcome to a brand new year, friend. I am so excited that you are here. I'm your host, CJ Werkamp. And if we didn't have the chance to meet yet, if we didn't meet last year when I launched this podcast, I want to take some time to introduce myself right here, right now. My name is CJ Werkamp. I own Fit Body Boot Camp here in Sioux Falls. We've got 2 locations, but more importantly, I am married to a beautiful wife, Mel Werkamp, and I've got 3 amazing children. Our oldest, Haley, our middle daughter, Zoe, and then our youngest boy, Blake. And I tell you what, living a lifestyle where I can be fit, healthy, and active with my family and really engage in all the moments that life brings us with my family, that is what matters most. But my second thing that I'm really passionate about is helping people with their health and their fitness and really building their self-confidence. I got into health and fitness because I was lacking self-confidence. I would look in the mirror and I wouldn't like what I seen staring back at me. And I was able to find through fitness and nutrition that I could lose weight and build muscle, but ultimately that I could finally start feeling happy and comfortable in my own skin. In the world that we live in, where every different way that you turn, the world is telling you that you should be this or be that or do this or do that. I just really want to have a place where you can go, where you can watch or listen to really find how you can build your self-confidence. And then really, as we get into this year, we are going to be really highlighting so many different businesses, individuals, and people in our community that are all focused on helping our community live more fit and more healthy. And so that is what this podcast is all about. And we started this podcast, like I said, last year in 2023. And there's, I think, already like 30 some episodes on the podcast. So if you are the first time listening to this and it piques your interest, you can go back and watch so many of those. But what you're going to notice is that a lot of them, all of them, are in a green tone. The main color and theme of the show is green, but we redid things and switched it up. We maneuvered everything over to blue. So now if you're watching this and you're seeing this, everything is in a blue tone. And that is what we are changing as we move forward. And I'm really excited to announce that we relaunched our website. So if you go to siouxfalls.fit, we've relaunched our website. We now have blog posts up on there with different articles, tips, and just all things health and fitness related. And we are going to make this siouxfalls.fit and the Fit and Healthy podcast be the place where you can go to find all things happening and all things going on with health and fitness as it relates to your journey in ways that you can make your health and fitness journey a sustainable journey for life. One of the things we talked about last year was that when it comes to your health and your fitness journey, there's definitely a starting point, because I feel like we all reach this point when we decide that, you know what, I am going to start taking my health and my fitness serious. I'm not going to take it for granted anymore. And I'm going to start proactively doing things that move me towards a more fit and healthy life. And so that is a starting point. But then what we discussed is that your health and fitness journey, it doesn't have an ending point, because you want to live fit and you want to live healthy as long as possible. For as many years as you're blessed to live on this earth, we want you to be able to live fit and healthy for all of them. And so we talked about it not having an ending point. And with that being the case, if fitness and health doesn't have an ending point, What are all the different things that Sioux Falls, the surrounding area, and our community have to offer you and I that can help us on that journey? So we're going to be diving into that, but we're also going to be taking a look at other aspects of what it might mean to live fit and healthy. What does it mean to have a healthy relationship with your significant other, or with money, or with food, or with whatever it might be? We're going to be looking at those aspects as well, while the primary focus will be on health and fitness from a fitness and nutrition standpoint. There will be a secondary focus that really kind of rounds life out. And we ended last year, 2023, with an episode with a good friend of mine, Tony, who's a mortgage banker, talking about finances. And so we're going to add episodes like that into the mix where you can really just get good info and knowledge that you can apply to your life in general. And then, like I said, with that main focus being on fitness and nutrition. So that's a little bit about the show. What you also need to know about the show is that the episodes can range anywhere from 10 minutes to a short one, all the way up to the longest we'll probably ever release is probably an hour. Because I know that time is of the essence. Time is one of the most valuable things that we have. And so I want to make sure that the time that you spend with us here on this show is valuable to you, but I also want to make sure that we aren't taking up a ton of it. And so, like I said, 10 minutes on the short end, all the way up to an hour on the long end. And we do drop a new episode every single week. And SiouxFalls.fit is our main website that we want you to check out, where you can see all the different things. But otherwise, we are on all the platforms from Spotify to YouTube to all the podcast and streaming platforms. So you can find us there. Our goal would be that you share this valuable info with your friends, your family, your peers by liking and subscribing on whatever platform that you are on. And my biggest kind of ask, and what we're going to talk about throughout today, is asking if you would do me a favor. In whatever platform that you watch on, go down to the reviews section. And if you would be so kind, give us a review. Let us know, is the info that we're dropping valuable? What are you learning? What things are happening with the different info that you're hearing and watching on this podcast, so that we can get a better vibe and a better pulse on what things are fueling your life and helping you move in a direction that you're proud of. So I do want to really kind of just talk a little bit about health, fitness as a whole. I want to talk a little bit about some of the episodes that we dropped last year that maybe you could go back and watch if you haven't seen them yet. And what I want to talk about first is the fact that, like I said in the beginning, I own Fit Body Bootcamp here in Sioux Falls. But what I know about that, and while I would love for every single person that watches or listens to this podcast to come check it out, because who knows, it might be the place that's right for you to get amazing success on your health and fitness journey. But I also want to let you know that there are so many other amazing places. And one of the things that we talked about last year, near the end of the year, just I think a couple episodes ago or so, was how to find the right gym. So I gave about 5 tips or so, maybe a little more than 5, on how you can find the right gym and things to look for when you may be signing up for a gym. So I would encourage you to go back and check that out, because I think it's important to know or have some knowledge on what to look for when signing up for a gym, so that you don't end up signing up for the wrong gym or getting stuck into a contract that you didn't know what you were signing up for. But with that being said, I also want to talk about really what it's going to take for you to go from wherever you're at right here, right now, and really reach the next level of success. And that is to realize that your mindset, so the thoughts that you have, and then your verbiage or your language, so the words that you speak, are so important. And again, that's the thoughts that you have and the words that you speak, how important those are, right? It's a brand new year. It's January. It's the first Thursday in January. And what a better thing to be talking about than to be talking about your thoughts and your words. Because I really believe, and there's so many kind of cliche things about it, but I'm a believer that your thoughts and your words pave the path to your future success. because the thoughts that you have, they occupy your mind. And we also talked last year about how the thoughts that you have don't have to occupy your mind, and you can get rid of negative thoughts and replace them with positive thoughts. And so I want you to understand that if that is the case, if the thoughts that you have and the words that you speak pave the path to your future success, what thoughts are you having? What words are you speaking? New year, new slate, new you. How about this? Same you, but improved you. How about that? I've been thinking about that a lot because so many times we are pushed or pressured in a direction where we need to be or do a certain thing, or be or do act certain ways. And the truth is that I feel like there should be more things that are saying that, hey, you know what? Wherever you're at in life right now, whatever you are doing right now in life, that's okay. But if you have a desire to do better, if you have a desire to achieve higher success or more success, then do it because you deserve it. Whatever it is that you want to achieve in this life, you deserve it. And that's a thought that I have. And the words that I speak are that I deserve it. And so if the thought that I have is I deserve success, and the words that I speak is that I deserve success, then what that's going to do is the thoughts and the words are then going to translate into action. And now I'm going to take the actions that would promote success. And that's the crazy thing of it. The thoughts that you have and the words that you speak truly translate into you taking action on certain items. And when you can take action on the certain items that are going to push you in the right direction on your health and your fitness goals and your life goals, you're going to start living a life that is full of more success. And so, to be honest, the whole point of this episode was to really lay the foundation for where we're headed with the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show this year, to really lay the foundation of what this show is involved, who I am, why I do this, and really help you though, because I don't want these episodes to be just different things where I'm telling you to do this or I'm telling you to do that or what this show is or what this show is going to be. I always want there to be value where you can end the episode, the weekly episode, and you can have takeaways and you can have actionable items that you can go take action on that are going to move you in the right success. And so for here and now, with it being a new year, a new slate, where you get to really set the new foundation, the new standard. I talked about this with my team at FitBody. We have a little over 20 people between our two locations and running all the things that we do. And I talked with them and I said, you guys, 2024 is the year for new, higher standards. And I talked to them about holding each other to the high standard that we have. And we went deep on how do we give each other feedback and how do we receive the feedback that we have for each other to make sure that if this is the standard and I know it and I see another person on the team not hold it, how do we then go into a conversation to help each other hold that standard? Well, that right here, this conversation is for you and I to help us figure out how you are going to hold your new standard higher. You have to have a little higher standard if you want to have a little better results. Whatever standard you have in your life right now is delivering you the results that you have in your life right now. So whatever results you have in your fitness and your finances and your friendships, in your faith, all the results that you have in those areas are a result of the standard that you have and keep in your life. And so as we talk about the thoughts that we have and the words that we speak and how they pave the path to our future success, what we need to realize is that we should probably, with it being a new year, take an audit of the thoughts that we have. And with life being as busy as it is, there's maybe 1% of you that are going to take the time to do it. But you know what? If only the 1% of you that listen to this actually take the time to do it, I am okay with the fact that this is going to help the 1% that actually do it. And that is take time with the notebook, with the pen, with the journal to take an inventory of what are the thoughts that you're having. How many times are certain thoughts popping up in your head? And then think about why are these thoughts popping up in my head? And more importantly, what am I doing with them? Are there any thoughts popping up in your head that are negative, that you're spending too much time thinking about, that you're not replacing quick enough with a alternative positive thought? And if that's the case, let's take an inventory of those things and let's replace those negative thoughts with the positive thoughts. And let's do the same thing with the words that we speak. Am I speaking words of life? Am I speaking words of growth? Am I speaking words that build me up and not tear me down, that build others up and not tear them down? Because if I'm not speaking words of positivity, of confidence, of growth, then the standard of the words that I'm having, the standard of the thoughts that I'm having are delivering the standard that I'm getting in life right now. And for you and for me, I know we want to reach higher success. And so therefore, I want to encourage you to take an audit of the thoughts and the words, because they are what dictate your future success. And so what I want to leave you with is that your action step and item of the day is to take an inventory of those thoughts, take an inventory of those words, and know that they translate into your results. But kind of a quote that I want to pull out from this episode is this, and I want this to stick with you, and I know you already heard it, but the thoughts that you have and the words that you speak pave the path to your future success. That's the quote from this episode that's going to help you in life. And when you can realize that and understand the thoughts that I have and the words that I speak, they pave the path to my future success, man, I got to start having better thoughts. I got to start speaking better words because I want better results. I got to hold those standards higher. And I got to realize that whatever results I have in my life right now, they're a result of the standards that I'm keeping in my life. So if I want to get better results, I better have better standards, higher standards, and it's time to make it happen now. Because this is a brand new year and we're going to reach massive levels of success this year. I know you have what it takes. I'm so thankful that you took the time to be here on this episode. We're going to go places, friend. We're going to be on this journey together. We've got guests coming in and it's going to be just a fun ride. So make sure that you tune in every Thursday for a new episode on the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show. You can catch us on YouTube, on all the different podcast platforms. But my ask for you would be to do me a favor. I don't charge anything at all for this show to be produced and released to you. So my ask, the currency that I would love to be paid in, is 3 things. Number 1, leave us a review. So on whatever platform you're watching on, find the review box and give us a review. Number 2, I want you to like the episode. And number 3, share it with a friend. Know that you are worth it. Know that in your health and your fitness journey and in your life success, the thoughts that you have, the words that you speak, they pave the path to your future success. And if I can help you in any way at all, you can go ahead, read the description of this episode. There's a couple different links down there where you can get in touch with me. We can stay connected. And if you're interested in trying out Fit Body Bootcamp, I want you to click the link below, come in, try Fit Body out, and let's see if it's the right fit for you. But know this, you're worth it. I believe in you and you deserve it. Have an awesome day and know that we drop a new episode every single Thursday. So I'll catch you next week on the next episode of the Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls show. Like, subscribe, and share. Lastly, leave us a review and we'll catch you on the next episode. Bye, friends. Peace.